Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Corona Chronicles. I'm Grant Bergman.
And I'm Luke Croy, and you're watching the second edition of the Not-so-Newlywed Show.
A quick recap. In the first edition of the Not-so-Newlywed Show, the Peacocks got us started with a strong showing, amassing a total of 5 points out of a possible 8.
Now, for those of you keeping score at home, let's not forget what's really at stake here. The winners will assume the title of the first couple of our campus, and they will also receive an invaluable gift delivered to their home by the producers of the Corona Chronicles.
Although the value of this gift may not exceed the mountain of baby diapers that the Kim family received last week during an impromptu Zoom diaper shower, the fame that comes along with winning is immeasurable.
You know, speaking of diapers, we did learn in the last episode that Keith Peacock's biggest pet peeve is having dirty diapers laying around on the floor. I'd like to think that regardless of the outcome of this game show, that the Peacocks might be able to get together with the Kims and come up with a bold strategy to avoid this dilemma in the Kim house in the future.
Well said. Well said. Well, without much further ado, our special couple tonight is Andrew and Rachel Kim, and we'll get to them and the Not-so-Newlywed Show right after this commercial break. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Corona Chronicles and this special edition of the Not-so-Newlywed Show. We would like to welcome a special group. This couple, well, let's just be honest here. Sometime in the next, calendar month, they're going to have an addition to the family, so we're so excited. So let's go ahead and welcome Rachel and Andrew Kim. Hey, Kim family, thank you guys for joining us. I know you have better things to do. I know this show is probably at the bottom of your priority list, but we're hoping that people like you kind of raise our value.
Most definitely. Oh, my goodness. I mean, we've been watching this every single week. And, I mean, like, last show was with Mr. Schur, and Miss Kim was telling me, like, oh, you got to watch it with me because it's thin. So I'm trying not to, give any spoilers. So it's a really good show, the top end, for sure.
Thanks, Andrew. Man, I appreciate that. I'm feeling good.
I kind of feel like you two are binging our show.
Yeah.
That's okay. Hey, real quick, Rachel, how far along are you? When are we expecting? Do we know the gender? Let's just let the Reedy family know where you're at, or do we not?
Well, I think it's any time now that you could be here, even maybe during the show. So I'm full term.
We're all hoping for that.
Literally anytime. The process has begun. So the baby is actually on the chunkier side. So today we had our final ultrasound, and his head is measuring at 40 weeks. So it really could be any minute. We're really excited, a little bit nervous because we don't know what we're doing. Our motto is to keep him alive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our motto. The moment we wake up, we're like, oh, baby's alive. Okay, we're good.
That's it.
That's really a great motto. I love it.
Like you're going to actually get to sleep. That was really cute. Like when we wake
That's
up.
True. That's true.
Here's the deal, guys. I know you guys will be first-time parents, and once again, congratulations. But know this. If Luke Roy can raise a kid, you guys can raise a kid.
That's absolutely
Ouch.
And I got 2 of those jokers.
And he's got 2.
And they're both still alive. We're
still alive. They're doing well. Chugging along.
9 years in with the other in a couple days.
Hey, real quick, before we get the competitive, juices flowing, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
How did you guys meet?
Well, we met at a gig. So I played the violin, as a hobby. And she, of course, played it professionally. And we're playing it just like rock concert / like a violin thing. And I was playing the violin. There was this really, really good-looking woman next to me. I was like, okay, well, let's kind of get to know each other kind of thing. And then eventually that led to me kind of finding my ways in her life. And basically that went through the whole 4 years together. And eventually we're here now. So
awesome. That's pretty cool. And of course, that was from your home state of New York. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, that is correct. So we met in New York, technically Manhattan. And we started to work in Westchester. So basically all in New York, where all the things are happening. Well, actually, no, I changed that mind. Texas is the home state now because I like Texas. Pretty good.
That's good. Well, yeah, you talk about New York and Manhattan. I mean, I'm sure Lute's having memories of and like similarities and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, like
so
my hometown. Yeah, the tallest building was the hospital, and it was 4 stories.
yeah, it's
Oh
true.
my goodness.
It's
Thank you.
okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, Rachel, real quick, how long have you guys been married?
Actually, this June we're celebrating our 2nd anniversary. So probably
Awesome.
quarantine style, but it'll be romantic, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
With the baby crying in the background, it's gonna be awesome.
Candle
Yeah.
and everything.
That's
Dogs getting along, baby crying. It's going to be awesome. Hey, congratulations, guys. And once again, just
Thank
want to
you.
say thank you for joining us. And, from a administrator standpoint, want to just be perfectly honest. Thank you guys for what you do for our kids and our community at Reedy High School.
Thank you.
We're so lucky to be teaching together. For sure.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't say that enough. It's a blessing, honestly.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Croy,
We're gonna
passing this
explain
on to
the
you,
rules.
buddy.
All right, I'm gonna explain the rules real
Do
quick,
it.
and I'm gonna jump into question number 1. So,
Whew.
rules are, we've kind of already talked about this before the show, but I'm gonna ask a question. It could be, hey Andrew, guess what she's gonna write. It could be, hey Rachel, guess what he's gonna write. It could be just a random open-ended question that you both have to try to come up with the same answer for. If you get the answer right, you'll be alerted with a money in the bank.
Oh,
Hey, high budget, okay?
that's good. That's good stuff.
So if I've got a you got to answer right button, I also have a you got to answer wrong button. So we're gonna hit you with
Ooh, don't
that.
wanna hear that.
I mean, but we might not need it, right? So, and if it gets real ridiculous, I'm gonna hold it down for a little while.
Oh no,
I
no.
mean, I'm just saying, I've done it. So, anyways, you guys have any questions about the rules, where we're going on this deal?
We're good.
Okay, we're going to jump in. Question number 1. Okay, so Andrew, this question is for you. You have to guess what your wife is going to say. All right. And Rachel, you're going to write down your answer to this question. And you're going to write down what you think she's going to say. So, Andrew, what do you think is your wife's favorite holiday? No hesitation.
Confidence is.
Ready.
Oh,
Boom.
all right. We got a thumbs up from Andrew. We have a
Ready.
thumbs up from Rachel.
All right, let's see what we got. We got Christmas.
Woo!
Kims are on the board.
The
Kims
Kims are on the board. That's a
There we
great
go.
start. That's a great start.
No, this one was easy because he proposed to me on Christmas Eve. So
There you go.
Of
also,
course he did.
Good job. Rachel, did that make it your favorite, or did that kind of decrease it a little bit, but still maintain your favorite?
well, it made my double favorite. I really love Christmas, and he knew that about me like for years. So
I'm a big
he's
fan.
one.
Of course, Christmas in the city must be something pretty spectacular.
Oh, that's nice.
What
Yeah,
they
and,
don't
um,
understand though is when you and I say the city, it has a completely different meaning.
That's true. It's
In
Oklahoma City to
when
us.
You say the
Just
city, everybody in the state knows that you're talking about Oklahoma City.
try.
I mean,
And
for
then-
us, like I'm thinking like yellow snow, like brown snow once in a while, black snow. Like that's the type of a Christmas I'm thinking in the city.
Yellow
Wow.
snow.
Yeah.
I think he just took some shots, Luke. Hey, but if I had 1 point out of one question and I had the confidence and the momentum on my side, I'd go ahead and start spewing too. So, hey, the Kims are on the board, 1 point. Here's question number 2. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Who said, I love you first?
We got a thumbs up.
We got a thumbs up.
We got two.
We have two thumbs up.
All right, let's see what we got.
Hey.
Andrew, question mark. I did.
Yes.
Damn.
2 for 2. The Kims are on a roll.
He was proud of that too. He had it circled up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Probably owns that, but you just remember I said I love you first.
Yeah, that's awesome, Andrew. I believe that. Like knowing you, knowing Rachel, I feel good that I would have guessed that one correctly.
I was going to give you also. I feel like I've really gotten to know some people through this show.
This is like I'm a go-getter, so I'm surprised that if it were to be Rachel that said it, I'm like, okay, I'll be okay with that. But
All right.
Hey,
Question
guys.
number 3. Question number 3. This is for you, Rachel. What is Andrew's biggest pet peeve?
What, do I write this one?
Yep. You got to write down what you think he's going to say.
Andrew, you got to write yours down too, buddy.
Yep. He's going to write down his biggest pet peeve, and you've
Oh,
got to
this is hard.
answer.
Pet peeve. Oh, man.
It's hard.
That is hard.
It's
Yeah,
that
because
brother
you
doesn't complain.
smile all the time. It's
All
like you
the time.
never.
Yes.
Yeah. He never
smiles all the
gripes.
time. Like,
Pet peeve.
he walks by 800 shopping carts out in the middle of the aisle at Kroger and it doesn't bother him a bit. He just smiles and goes into Kroger. Like,
Yeah.
I'm yelling at people.
And put all the
in the
carts
parking lot.
back, and I'm like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Look. Oh, Andrew just had an epiphany. Did you see that? He just had an epiphany, and he was like, "That's it."
Oh,
he found it.
I wish I could find it.
It's in the
No
head.
clues.
You just
No
said it.
clues. No.
Oh, okay,
clues.
okay.
I will
You're
just
right, you're right, you're right,
real
you're right.
fast.
Good restraint. Good restraint.
We will bring
And Luke.
in the International Commission of the Not-so-Newlywed Show.
Is there a time limit to that?
I mean, we're getting close to it. Whatever it is, it's coming.
What irritates Andrew the most, Rachel? What irritates him? It's irritating.
You can't say a
We
thing,
are
Andrew. He's like,
close.
it is eating him up. He wants to give her a clue
I
so
mean,
badly.
The other way around, it'd be over in 1 second.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
We're
Okay.
definitely going to get to that.
Yeah. Oh, man. I got to think about the answer, too.
All right, I'm going to put you on the clock. We're in about 15 more seconds here, Rachel.
You got this.
I got the dog
This is
cheering.
so much in here.
I hope it's not Andrew's appraiser.
Yeah, right, the science guy. Who's in charge of science?
Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Andrew Kim's biggest pet peeve:
I don't know if it makes sense.
unorganized carts, shelves, washing hands. All right, so let's talk about washing
That's
hands.
a good
First
one.
of all,
That's a good one. Ah,
Those
okay,
are both
so
good ones.
what I want to know about the washing hands comment is washing his hands a pet peeve? Like, I don't like to wash my hands? Is that, or is it?
that was a good one.
Okay,
So this
all right.
is even before Corona, I think it's growing up in the city. It's like he can't stand if people don't wash their hands as soon as they enter home or something. Like it has to be like, go wash your hands.
Oh.
So,
I mean,
Dude, they
like-
remember that, Grant. If they ever invite you over to the house, like, hey, where's the hand washing station? Like, I need
That's a good point. But she did say the city, so
yeah.
I'm still.
I love
I'm
the
still-
Bucky shirt.
yeah. I mean, like at Bucky's, all the men's restroom and it's clean, and
Oh, it's the
every
best.
single stall
Yeah.
next to it has like a hand sanitizer. That's my like heaven. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's no place like that. No, like, there's one in Texas. I'm like, okay, amazing, amazing.
I legit did some Christmas shopping at Bucky's this year. Like,
Yep.
that's
Same. Hey, Andrew, what is Rachel's biggest pet peeve? Don't say anything, Rachel.
this isn't an actual question.
She says this is an automatic if it was reversed. So I'm
Okay.
testing that theory.
Can I give him?
No.
That means it's not automatic.
I guess not.
It's the opposite. You
All
don't
right,
have to write it
Rachel.
down.
No, you don't have to write it down. This is not an official question.
Just
It's
kidding.
not an official question.
Okay, I think it's not closing the cabinet part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yep.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
like,
My wife.
Yeah.
That one. It's
Like,
not
when we're in the
closing the
video-
cabinets and not shutting the lights off. Apparently, I leave every light on in the house.
Yeah, I
me
believe
too.
that.
I mean,
She just confirmed it.
All right. All right. Hey, there we go. There we go. So, hey, Mr. Croy, what is their score?
That is 2 points for the Kims. They missed.
All right. Hey, that's still pretty impressive. So let's move to question number 4. This is going to be tough. Remember, if you don't even know, can your answers match?
Yeah, just trying to get.
Okay.
on board. I mean,
Andrew,
but
how
Sure.
many traffic citations has Rachel had?
see, that's what
I
we
need
thought.
to
We
know the
talked about.
correct answer, though.
I got it.
You would.
You don't know how many tickets you've gotten?
I can't. It's the pregnancy rate. I can't remember a lot of the things.
Maybe.
No,
Brandon.
no.
No.
Look at
Right.
he's like,
Andrew, simmer down.
he's like, you better get this right.
Rachel, how many times have you had to pay a ticket for some traffic violation?
Or deferred whatever defensive driving.
That's
I mean,
right.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. What do we
ready,
got here?
set, go.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What's the other one?
don't know about.
This happened also on a previous episode where the other was like, "You got 2 more tickets that I don't even know about." Yeah.
Rachel, can you briefly tell us what those 2 citations were?
Well, one was when we were actually road tripping here from New York.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh, I forgot.
Andrew, why was she driving from New York to Texas?
Well, he had been driving the whole time, and I took over literally for a hot second. I got pulled over.
Yeah.
And they were like, New Yorkers. They
Was that in Texas or was it like in, Arkansas or Missouri?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Far
country
away from
side.
Pennsylvanians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, that was a fun question. So,
That was great.
all right, Mr. Croy, number
All right,
5.
question number 5.
Man.
We're 2 for 2 here. 2 out of 2 and 2. We're 2 and 2. All right.
Curtis
Question
is
number
doing
5.
better than my brain.
This is a great question, though. I love this one. Which one of you would sell the most Girl Scout cookies?
Ooh. Girl Scout cookies.
Tag-alongs if you're coming my way.
Samoas all day. Are we ready?
Yes.
Rachel's ready? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, the Kims.
Well, so here's my
You're
reasoning.
falling
No, baby.
apart
I know.
right in front of us.
I know exactly why you said me. But here's my reasoning. I think it's because you love Girl Scout cookies, so you would eat them and buy it off.
Easy,
Not just
Andrew. Easy, buddy.
Whoa, tap the brakes, Andrew. Rachel, what were you thinking?
For that second anniversary, I'm just trying to help you out.
I would still have them to myself. But, I mean, does it technically count? Because I said me and he also said me, so it's the same answer.
No.
That push that buzzer again, Luke.
Yeah, and out here with that. That's some hot garbage right there.
I tried.
That's all right. That's okay.
man.
We're just having fun here. We're moving on to the
gotta
next
move
one. Now,
on.
you got hey,
gotta
this one though, you probably should know. I say that and I don't know mine with my wife. So number 6. Which movie did you guys first watch together? It doesn't have to be theater. It could be, at the
Blu-ray.
lake, drive-in. It could be at some house, or it could be at a theater. So, do you guys remember the first movie you guys watched together?
It has to be a movie, not a TV show, right?
A movie.
Yes, let's go movie.
Movie.
We both don't know the answer.
You're gonna have to be the best guess.
So what you're telling me is you've never sat down and watched a movie together.
Oh no, we watched too many. I can't remember.
Okay, well, hey, I'm sorry.
Best
We
guess.
got to be fair to the other couples.
All right. Well, let's go with the most favorable one. Mm.
I don't know.
Was that a hint?
I mean,
No. That's the one.
If that's even
golly,
sensible.
listen.
That's going to
you
be
know what?
under review.
They
That's
need
going to be
to-
under review.
Listen.
Question 6
No.
for the
They've only got
Kims.
2 points, and we're on question
I
6.
guess.
You
All
guys
right.
ready?
Hey, Rachel, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, you ready?
Sure.
Ready, set, go.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, Kim's.
I see what they did there. You could tell they strategized because we have Up and La La Land, which are like recent, and you guys have been together for a lot longer than that. But that's okay. Like it happens, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay. All right. Question number 7. This will be an interesting one right
Yeah,
here.
this will be interesting.
So
Man.
it could be a gimme for them too. So, Rachel, what model vehicle did Andrew Kim drive in high school?
well,
It-
That
You can describe it. You can describe it.
If you don't know the exactly, do your best description.
he
Andrew,
didn't have
you
a car
can't.
in high school because he was a city boy.
You
That's,
can't
Yeah,
talk.
so-
Just write down the answer.
okay.
Just write down the answer. I'm
Vehicle?
trying to help y'all out here. Grant.
Wait,
Okay.
vehicle?
Yeah. What kind of car did you drive in high school?
It has to be a. Okay.
What vehicle, car, boat, train? What did you drive in high school? Don't say train. That's
Okay, I got to say train, but okay.
okay. You guys have an answer? What? All right. What did you drive in high school? Nothing. A Honda. Oh my gosh! Like
That's your
you said it yourself. He was a city boy. He didn't drive.
I thought you
Well,
had
that
to
is,
ride a car.
Well, but
this is a weird question.
like
I mean, like,
maybe
I
you get
got-
the full buzzer.
This is bad.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Before you start blaming the question writers,
Yeah.
Andrew, did you drive a car to high school?
No, I did not.
Rachel, did he drive a car to high school? Then what's the problem?
But then you said put a car down, so I put his first
It
car.
was a trick question. They lived in New York City. I mean, but it's not a trick question. You just write, he didn't drive a car.
That's right. It's true because he
Hyundai Santa
didn't.
Fe. Like, see, Hyundai Santa Fe. There we go. Holy goodness. Grant, you got to ask question number 8.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Here we go. I'm sorry. Here we go. Refocus. Clear the mechanism. What's the movie, Luke? Clear the mechanism.
The game. Kevin Costner. I
Yeah.
actually did a project on one of my psychology classes about.
Okay. All right. And so
Love it
clear the
again.
mechanism.
Love it
Here we
again.
go. Number 8. Hey, remember this, Rachel, Andrew? Unless you send this link to them, your parents aren't going to watch this show, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder
Number
what this
8.
is.
Whose mom is the better cook?
Oh.
Oh,
All right. I see. That was quick. All right. Here we go. What do we got?
Ready, set, go.
Andrew Kim's. Yes. Ding, ding,
That's it.
ding.
Good job. Good
Kims
job.
are back on the board. The bleeding has stopped.
Good
Oh
job.
my goodness.
Man.
You guys
Oh.
were hemorrhaging for a while.
Yeah, positive. Positive is good. It breeds more positivity. And now we got a tiebreaker question just in case your score ends up at the top of the heap. We got to have this tiebreaker. But this is also a good conversation
Yeah, it
piece.
is.
So,
For the
Mr.
next
Croy.
20 minutes. All right, here we go. You've got to know your own personal class rank to do this. Your senior class rank, right? So what were you ranked in your class? So but you have to speculate your spouse's class rank. So the question is, what do you think the average of your 2 senior class ranks was?
And it has to be a percentage or like
The
a
average,
number.
like what number? What number were you? The average of your 2 class ranks. Like Grant was number 1, I was number 5. The average would be 2.5. Best guess here.
That's why it's a tiebreaker. It's not supposed to be easy.
It is. It's a difficult one. And I will be honest, there was one couple that, I mean, really 3 couples have blown me away with how well they did on this.
ooh.
Oh, yeah. They've gotten super close. Like,
So we averaged the 2.
yeah.
Yep. Take your
I
class rank,
Okay.
take his class rank,
I think she
and in
was
your
close.
mind, average them.
So the
Or
average,
do
It's not a problem.
so to calculate the average, you add them together and divide by 2.
That's right. He learned that in Duncan High School.
Duncan Demons.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Are you sniffing the dog?
No. I'm just trying to.
All
Yeah,
right.
it did seem like I'm.
Wallow.
That's
thinking
okay.
about it.
That's
sounds
okay.
good.
Hey, I'm not here to judge.
All right. Do we have answers? Ready to go?
It's gonna be hard.
It is
All right. Hey,
not an easy
bef-
question.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
There you go.
But we have to have something for a tiebreaker just in case 2 teams are actually tied or 3 teams. So, all right. Hey, before we reveal our answers, Rachel, what was your class rank?
No idea.
Oh.
That I mean, that happens, right? Do you know how many people graduated with you in high school?
How many?
How many?
100.
What was that? So you had 100 people. So you're guessing that you were around what? What do you think?
Probably like at least top 20.
Okay. All
I
right.
think like top 4. That's just me personally.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Okay.
Sure.
So
I'm
you
thinking
have your
about
answer.
you.
Andrew, how many people did you graduate with?
1,200.
Holy goodness. What
So
were you
that was
ranked?
the hard one.
What were you
I
ranked?
was ranked top 10%, but
Top
it's
120?
like I don't really know what top 10% could. I don't really
Wait a
actually
minute.
remember.
So it could be 70, right? Like if it was 120 and number 20, like the average.
I
could-
was definitely not number 1, but I wasn't definitely like on the end of the 10%. I was like in the middle-ish, and I don't really get the number. So
We have no doubt.
Okay.
All right,
So
guys. What answer did y'all come up with here for the average of your class rank? I just put them up. 15
15.
and 7.5. So really and truly, I mean, so the difference was only 7.5 between the two. So that's not too bad, y'all. Guys, we can't keep you much longer. We've got another couple that's
this was fun. Oh man,
yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining
no
us.
problem. Thank you.
It's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. So we are going to send y'all out. Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause to the Kim family.
Thank you, guys.